August 14th, and we arrived here yesterday evening to the house, and what an insane day. Started off obviously with the battle with the customs officer, which somehow we managed to avoid being taxed, only to then break down 4.5 hours into our journey with Leon's clutch. And the irony of it all is that Leon had kept back the most valuable things from the removals company, and then that all got towed. We don't even know exactly where it is. So thankfully Leon had booked AA breakdown cover for Europe, but we're a bit unsure of what we're covered for. Ideally we'd like it to be towed down here to a garage locally so that we can get it repaired. It sent Leon into a real panic. I could feel the anxiety of having that van taken and, it rammed full of the most important things we want here with us. And Leon's tools are like his third arm. There are things we'd like to do straight away, like plumb the dishwasher in, but Leon's like, oh, everything I need for that is in my toolbox. So it's stuff like that. So it's really frustrating. It was a really hard second half of the journey. We had to put the cats in together, but they were good as gold, and it got progressively warmer the further south we came, but it was never unbearable. We were really grateful for that. So we had a lovely family barbecue yesterday. My sister and my niece and my nephew-in-law and my brother, they worked so hard to just unpack the kitchen for us, which is a huge help. It was like coming home for the two of us as well. And the biggest surprise as well was that my mum had bought us a swimming pool, an out-of-ground swimming pool to use, which is such a treat because it's going to be hot later this week, 29 degrees again, so we are going to get our use out of that, so thanks, Mum. So it's like 7:30, but I was itching to get up because this is my favourite part of the day, just sitting here. There's nothing to hear. It's so quiet. I can't believe we've done it. I can't believe we've done it. We've had so many little setbacks. It's just like, oh my word, what next? But we're just trying to focus on how different yesterday could have been. I mean, first of all, imagine it had broken down in Roscoff, right up the other end of the country. And also, if it had broken down on the motorway, that could have been disastrous for Leon. There's 100 places where the breakdown could have occurred and it would have been so much worse. So we're just grateful that he's safe, I'm safe. That's enough for today. Well, for now, I'm just going to enjoy the moment. It's so peaceful. I just love it. Peaceful and quiet. So both kitties have found their happy places. Haven't you, darling? Aww. Such a good girl. And then little Remy, who's happy anywhere. We are in Villeneuve-sur-Lot, and we are going to the Orange store to set up some Wi-Fi and a SIM card. Yeah, I feel like Villeneuve gets a bad rep, really. It's not like the prettiest of towns. It's pretty standard, isn't it, for a French town, I would say.
It's got a square.
Yep. So we made a first pit stop at La Micaline and got 2 almond croissants.
They're the best.
Are they good? Have they got plenty of like almond paste in?
Yeah.
That's good.
They've chopped it in half and like...
Can't wait. Update on the van. It got taken to a proper Vauxhall garage by the AA. They said, we want to run a diagnostic on it to figure out exactly what the issue is, and if it's under £500 to repair it, they will refuse to tow it, which is fine because we'll just get that garage to do the repair and we'll go get it. If it's over 500, which it's likely to be because it's the clutch, then they will tow it to a garage local to us for repairs. But the contents is what is giving Leon and I quite a lot of anxiety. So what I think we'll do is rent a van tomorrow and drive up to Niort, where the Vauxhall garage is.
Why can't you do it today, Sarah?
Because it's the Assumption of Mary and all the French are on holiday.
It's a bank holiday.
Can you believe it? When I told them about towing it, they're like, it's a bank holiday tomorrow, it's going to take at least a week. I'm like, how can one bank holiday be a week? He's like, well, there's the jour de pont, and that's when if a bank holiday falls on a Thursday, they just take Friday off as well.
It's a bridging day, isn't it?
Oh yeah, another day off work. So there we are. We're going to finish our ramen croissants, have a mosey, go to Orange, and then we've got to go to the shops. The house is a little bit on the not so fresh side, so we're picking up a steam mop, which I'm like low-key really excited about, and I need some more cleaning products because all the cleaning products are
In the van.
in the van with everything else. I didn't realise how much stuff was in that van. Anyway, check in later. We have internet, Wi-Fi internet from not next Tuesday but the Tuesday after.
Yep.
Because the former owners of the house cut the line, unfortunately, so it has to be reactivated.
Which is fine.
But the SIM was really good deal. It was like $10.99 a month for 20 gigabytes and unlimited calls and texts.
That's only because you've got the live bot, the actual...
Yeah, it was a deal. And it wasn't that hard to set up, like considering we don't have, because he did say, oh, could you give me a utility bill? Which of course I don't have that. And there was a bit of a issue with like the IBAN numbers and RIB and everything else. But they were really helpful, weren't they?
Yeah, they were good.
So I was looking around, my tools were still in the van, so I was looking around earlier for some tools or things to put a washing line up. So I was looking through the workbench, used a similar one at college, and I kind of was looking through the...
So this was my dad's workbench that he took from a school because he was a heating engineer, inspector, and he would inspect schools. And they were getting rid of this, so Dad took it. I don't even know when.
Yeah.
Decades ago.
So I was searching through it, and I thought, we can get in this side, but you can't get into that side because it's blocked off. So I pulled the bench out, and there's a door, same as this, on the other side. So I opened the cupboard and found this box. So this box
Just can't believe
obviously
it.
came from Sarah's parents. So this is from when they moved to France from 1996. And we just picked up
96.
this toothbrush, which has probably been there 20 years, and still works.
Oral-B.
No, it's Braun.
Oh, sorry, Braun. Sorry.
So yeah, this box has all sorts of...
Oh my word! Do you remember when we used to use the vitamin E cream like religiously?
My mum still does.
You smelt it.
Shower cap. So that obviously your mum probably had. Oh, it's a bath thing.
Oh, I wouldn't want to put that in your bathroom. Oh my word! P&O North Sea Ferry stuff.
Is that a shower cap?
Lobe cleanser for one's earlobe. Contact lens solution that's long since evaporated.
Hold on, chicken.
Word, one of my bath toys from when I was a child.
No.
I remember that!
Oh.
Do you remember that?
Is it Lego? Is it Duplo?
Yes.
It's
Because
Duplo!
I had like
Yeah!
the Lego Duplo animal one, didn't I? With all the
Yeah, like the Noah's Ark one.
Laura Ashley perfume.
Your parents were doing well back in the 90s.
That smells like Clinique.
Oh, that smells of your mum. It smells of, it does
What
smell
is
of Clinique.
Oh my word! I used to use this toothbrush. Ooh. This is clean when I used it 22 years ago.
Why are you sniffing?
It stinks.
Very cool.
Oh my life, I remember that.
I remember that bottle.
Safeway. Aren't they?
I don't think they're
They don't
around
exist
anymore.
Oh, they're my baby nail scissors.
I bet that hasn't been opened since
Avon
Harrogate.
Skin's so soft. Exfoliating cream.
They don't do that anymore.
No, they don't. That smells so delicious.
What we'll do, we'll keep this stuff for guests.
If you come to our house to stay, you'll get beauty products that
20 years
are no
old.
longer available. Vintage.
We can sell these to people that make films.
Props.
Let's do that.
Say bye.
A little
Say
bit
bye,
of Wilson
Sarah.
history now.
Yeah.
Out there. Bye bye. Hello, everyone. everyone. So this morning, it is Friday morning, and we've rented this van. There's Leon driving from Leclerc. Highly recommend. It was really easy to reserve the van online. Drove to pick it up in our car, and there were no issues like with Leon's license being English or anything like that. They just charge you 33 cents per kilometre, which for the distance we're going to cover now going up to La Rochelle is going to be around 700 kilometres, so around about 250 euros, which I thought was pretty good, and the insurance will be paying for this. But I rang the garage this morning where our van is, and they said it would be 3 weeks before they could even look at the van, which is another reason why going to collect our things is the best thing to do right now, because 3 weeks is far too long. There are things in the house that we want to fix. Leon wants to, like, there's a little leak in the small toilet. Leon wants to fix that, but he can't.
The man without his tools is a useless man.
And also our television. Just want to kind of get ourselves set up, really. So definitely the right thing to do. Need to ring the utilities next to get the gas, water and electric moved over to our names. I'll do that this weekend. Our guests, our visitors, are taking a short 2-night break up the coast, which means we get the house to ourselves for the first time since we bought it. So we're both looking forward to that, aren't we?
A little bit, yeah.
I bought stuff in to do pizzas. We'll only be able to do that if we can get the barbecue set up, the legs of which are in the van. So,
And also if it's gas.
it's really warm today. Oh, hitting the rumble strips. Yeah, it's very warm, so probably go in the pool later as well. But we're just hoping that everything is still as it was when we last saw it on Tuesday. It's only Friday, but it has been to 2 garages, but I'm sure it'll all be fine. Well, we're here and all the gear is still inside the van. Happy days. All of Leon's tools, speakers. That happens to be my medicine box. Yeah, very happy boy. We're just bringing round the rental van to start unloading all of the stuff. It's hot, it's 30 degrees. It's not too bad, but still warm. But yes, very, very happy, very good day. Here he comes. We hired quite a big van so that we don't have to worry about ramming it in. He's a happy boy. So we've been doing this for about an hour and we're nearly finished. How Leon managed to adult Tetris all of that into that, I'll never know. Still got the bike and the ladders to go. Doing well. Thank goodness the van has aircon, hey?
Yeah.
And my plants made it. Looking a little bit worse for wear, but a little bit of water. Come straight back to life. Passed these kids twice now. And they're well creepy. Look at them. Oh, I can't bear it. We're in Massa. Nearly home. Well,
not nearly.
2 hours away. This town here is one of my favourites in France. It's called Isigiac. There's an amazing market here on a Sunday, but this building here was used by the Gestapo in World War II. And because of that, because of the fact that the townspeople collaborated with the Germans, the town wasn't given money by the government to rebuild after the war ended, and so that's why it's very old looking. It's not really been modernised like the rest. Do you know where you're going, babe?
Up there.
Yeah. Which gives it this really lovely, yeah, lovely quaint old town vibe, more so than anywhere else locally. But that building that I showed you stayed derelict for decades and decades because of its history. Nobody wanted to touch it or renovate it or even go inside. But there is some scaffolding outside at the minute, so maybe they are doing it up for something. I don't know what. But yeah, how gorgeous is this road? It's golden hour. What time is it? 8:30? We're half an hour from home and it's been a very, very long day. But we're feeling good, aren't we, that we've got everything? Hello everybody, just thought I would jump on here and give you an update. I feel like I'm not in focus. So I'm just in the middle of cooking our tea. We are having sep ravioli, one of my faves, with some Borsan cheese in like a little sauce with green veg. Yum. So we took the hire van back today, which is a big weight off our mind because although we're covered with the EU breakdown, we don't really fancy having the van for the whole time that our van is waiting to be repaired. We don't need the van either. It'd be nice to have it, but we don't want another one, is what I'm saying. So we took it back. Highly recommend Leclerc for van rentals, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, easy going.
It had like 400 kilometres on it, this humongous, well, I think I showed it in the vlog, but yeah, humongous Renault Master, and it was brand spanking new, not a single scratch or anything on it, so the pressure was on to make sure that we returned it in that condition, which we did. I have been working very hard in here just to make sure, because all the grout had gone dark, so I've been using a steam mop just to lift any residue in between the tiles. But I've literally done the entire floor with what amounts to a tiny little brush like this. But it's worth it because when I look at the floor now, it looks incredible. It still needs to be mopped probably once more, but I've done it like 4 times now. And my back is caning, so I'm going to leave it for now, but I'll just show you. Haven't really shown you a huge amount of the house yet, but it's a very big space kind of in the middle. So this is the main sort of dining room kitchen area. So you can see you've got quite a sizable kitchen, plenty of countertop space. And when my parents lived here, my mum and dad had an island where the table is, which was gorgeous. I don't know why they removed it, but that's just personal taste. But it had an electric hookup, so you can see there's actually still the socket in the floor where the island was hooked up to the mains. So it was really cool. You could use like all of your electric gadgets on there. I plan to put one back eventually. We're not planning to do anything major like that for now. Just cleaning. So you can see I've done a really good job.
Doing great job.
Tiles. I do want to clean the fire, but it's because you can see that's the colour it is, and then that's it. Kind of, it's just the fire. It's what happens. But I don't know what to do because it's my dad made this himself by hand. But yeah, just needs a little bit of a scrub. Those are the original fire tools my mum and dad bought, and the fire, of course. But yeah, that was Dad's pride and joy. He absolutely loved that fireplace. As did we. Very nice on a cold evening. And then we've got the living room just in there. It's a bit of a dumping ground at the minute because I tried to put this lamp together. Let me show you. Oh, the cats have to be separated at meal times because they eat each other's food. So this goes up into the pigeonnier, which is basically another dumping ground for now, but we will be making it our office in the future. So I bought this lamp a few years ago, and the way that the wood grain goes, it's easily breakable. So as we were trying to put it together, it broke. So very sad. And then this is the terrace. Again, we want to jet wash the terrace floor. It's a little bit dirty. What a lovely view. Lovely and green, lots of space. So yes, it's all going well. It's been a quiet weekend. It's just been Leon and I, and it's been really nice. But it's trying to get stuff done without internet. That's why the vlogs have been slow coming online, because it's not feasible to upload a 20-minute 4K video on phone data. Anyway, dinner is nearly ready, so I'm gonna shoot. Yeah.